Good morning. We are now on week 11, so we are continuing our project. For today, Monday, we are going to work on attraction expenses. On Tuesday, you can work on your meal expenses. Wednesday, souvenirs, and souvenirs are things that you want to buy to remember your vacation. And then Thursday, you are going to find your total expenses, which will be slide 31. You will add it all up. And then make sure all linked slides are done and begin to think about your daily travel. For daily travel, it might be easiest just to rent a car because then you can get around in wherever you're going on vacation. And on Friday's like a catch-up day, you are going to make sure all slides are completed up to this point. Okay? Friday, we will actually be done with this slideshow and you can turn it in to me. Next week, we will be working on a presentation to share on what your vacation's about. So for Monday, you need to do the attraction expenses. So you need to visit at least one attraction place of interest each day you are on vacation. In the tables on the next few slides, you are going to record your daily expense for the attraction you will visit. Since you already included costs for transportation, you do not have to include it in the expense. If your destination is a unique restaurant, indicate that on the table. You will not need to include the cost for this because you'll be including that in your cost meal. So, if you are only going on vacation for 4 days, you only need 4 attractions. So let me show you how this works. So say I'm going to Florida and I want to visit Disney. I need to figure out the cost to go to Disney for a day. So what you would do is you are going to Google Disney and you are going to figure out how much does it cost for a ticket, okay? So if I look, how much does a one-day Disney World ticket cost? For an adult, it's $105. So on my vacation planning, day 1, I would type visit Disney. Okay, and that's if you're going to Florida, and that's going to cost me, if I was going alone, it would be $105. If I'm taking somebody with me, you would have to multiply. So say it's me and my daughter. It would cost, she's a child, so it's $100. It would cost $205 to visit Disney. Use Google and figure out the cost of each attraction. So for the day, if Disney was the only place I am visiting, I can put $205. I am done. And you are going to do that for each day, depending on how many days you are traveling for. That is what you need to do on Monday. On Tuesday, you are going to calculate your meal expenses. Now, if you do not want to look up individual restaurants, you can click on this vacation planner and it will tell you the average meal cost. So a fast food restaurant is between $5 and $8. A sit-down restaurant is between $8 and $15, buffet $12 and $20, and a fancy restaurant $20 to $30. So you could use that. You do not have to look up individual restaurants. So day 1, I am going to say I am going to fast food. Okay? Now you need 2 meals each day. Fast food, the meal, I can say chicken nuggets, right? I'll have chicken nuggets for dinner. Now, if I use the vacation planner for fast food, it is $5 to $8. So I will say, just for this purpose, it is going to be $7. Okay? Now, you also need to figure out a 15% tip, and you can do that at the end. For the place for my dinner, I am going to say it's a fancy restaurant. Okay? If I use my vacation planner, a fancy restaurant is $20 to $30. So I am going to have a steak and I am going to say it is $25. Now my daily cost, $7 and $25, I add them together, that's $32. But now I need to multiply that by 15% and get the tip. Okay, then the tip you add on. So it's $32. I am giving a 15% tip, which is $4.80. So my total meal, I add 32 plus $4.80, and it's going to cost me $36.80 for day 1. Okay, and you continue to do this for however many days and however many people you need. On Wednesday, you are going to calculate your souvenirs. So you must purchase at least 2 souvenirs during your vacation. So once again, you can use the vacation planner, and let's look at the souvenirs. I want to buy a sweatshirt and a hat. So the sweatshirt will say is $40, the hat will say is $25. So the sweatshirt's 40, the hat is 25. So I'm going to buy a hat and a sweatshirt. Okay, so my total cost of the souvenirs, I added together. I spent $65 on souvenirs, and that you will be doing on Wednesday. On Thursday, you're going to be doing your total expenses. So you need to go back and copy your travel expenses, your lodging or hotel, your attraction expenses, your meal expenses, your souvenir, and then overall find your grand total. Remember, your grand total has to be less than $6,000 because that's all you have to spend. Okay? Friday is going to be an adjustment or catch up. If you need help, you can email me for a Google Meet, or you can just finish it up and make sure all your slides are completed and you are ready to think about what type of presentation you want to do. Next week, you'll be doing a project choice. You can create a postcard, a PowerPoint, a pie chart, a brochure, a news show, or a vacation journal of what you decided. If you have any questions, please email me. On Monday, I will not be available through email or to have a Google Meet because I will be packing my classroom, but the rest of the week, if you need help, please email me.